In this episode of Linux Tips, I'm going to show you how to do your updates of your flatpaks and your packages in Arch. Feel free to follow me on my website at kenbauer.me. So welcome back to another Linux Tips. This is another quick one, doing updates in Arch. So in Arch, the package manager is Pacman, and I'll put links down below for a few things. Don't be scared of Arch. I actually recommend some of my students Arch as a decent option for their distribution, but it's not necessarily for everyone. I just like it for many reasons. And so in my packages, there's Pacman, which is the regular package manager. There's also community contributions, or AUR, which I manage with a piece of software called Yay. And then there's flatpaks, and so you can use flatpaks in a lot of distributions, and I use flatpaks for some packages. Using it for things like Authy, the Brave browser, Teams for Linux, which is actually created by another person called Ismael Martinez, is built for it, and Microsoft Edge, OBS Studio. There's a few things I'm using flatpaks for different reasons, mainly if the release that's available via flatpak is newer and perhaps with features that I want that's not in the regular packages, although Arch by design tends to be pretty much up to date. In terms of community packages, AUR, there's some here I actually should remove, these AMDs. This was just myself doing some experimentation with some filters for OBS that I'll remove, but I've used it for some things like Slack. For Zoom, I like the Zoom distribution done here and in the community packages as opposed to the Flatpak. And that's about it. Faro, I'm also playing around with some Smalltalk development, so I'm playing around with the Faro build that comes through the community manager. So if I want to do updating of my system, which was the main reason I wanted to do this video, so Flatpak update will go and look for all the Flatpaks I have installed, and I can update those. And then there's also Flatpaks that are packages that are depended on by the ones I've installed. You can see some of those coming through. And so this will go ahead and update my packages that are installed via Flatpak. So that's my standard method for coming in and updating my system. You don't really need to go crazy and do this every single day. You don't want to schedule it every single day. I don't run into issues where things break because I've updated, but if I'm going to do something really important, like I'm doing a live video conference or webinar or something for my work, I'm not going to just do crazy things and update everything just before. Same thing in Windows or Mac. You don't run a bunch of updates or trigger updates when you're just about to do something that's time critical. And then for Pacman, usually you would do a Pacman minus SYU, but if you're using Yay as your software for keeping community packages updated and installed, if you just type Yay, the default is to run basically Yay minus SYU. And so it will update all of the community packages, but it also is going to run the Pacman regular updates. So, it looks like the Zoom update came through. I was looking at that today when I was in a Zoom call and noticed there was a new version of Zoom released for Linux. And so I'll just go with the defaults here. And that will finish that up. So that should finish up. That's all I really want to talk about today, is updating your Arch system if you're running Arch. Again, if you've got some suggestions or requests for videos for me to do in this Linux Tips series, go ahead and drop them down there in the comments below. Thank you, and I wish you all an excellent day.